Do like a little freeze frame. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Taste Like Music. Jason, Joe, and Crams are here. It is Prefab Sprout week here on the channel. If you haven't seen the video yet, we already have ranked the 10 studio albums. Make sure you go check that out. It was quite an eye-opening experience for us. So yeah, we got a lot of great songs to talk about. We're going to give you each of our top 10, and Joe is going to kick us off.
All right. Yep. Top 10 Prefab Sprout. Terrible band name. Great band, though. Number 10 for me, I got Technique from Swoon. That weird 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 count in. Like, what the hell's that? Then it gets into this cool, almost jazzy, arcade fiery verse. And then chorus is a little Elvis Costello, a little bombastic. Great drumming. Just a wild, weird song. Fantastic, though. Number 9, I'm going to go with Wild Horses from Jordan the Comeback. This one, every song reminds me of something else. This one reminds me a little bit of like the 1975. Got that like laid back, funky Prince, white Prince beat, stuttering vocals on the wild synth part, horses. Really cool. McAloon's falsetto sounds great. Number 8, I got Hot Dog Jumping Frog, Albuquerque, King of Rock and Roll, song about a one-hit wonder, the band's lone top 10 hit. It's a little ironic, but it is a great, just super catchy song. Number 7, I got Faron Young, just as exciting as pop music gets. The production for the 80s is so good. The instruments ring out beautifully. McAloon and Wendy Smith's vocal parts are wonderful together. You got a little banjo and country embellishments in there. Number 6, Don't Sing. This one blew my mind. First track off, Swoon. Just, it's angular, weird, post-punk, almost jazzy. Totally the opposite of Steve McQueen, which I had heard first. But just really cool, twisty and turny, unresolving melodies, just wild, man. Number 5, Desire As, which is such a slow burning track. The jazzy notes, the unresolved melodies. I've got 6 things on my mind. You're no longer one of them. It's a great lyric. Number 4, Cars and Girls, really clever track. Comment on the misinterpretation of Bruce Springsteen songs by the fans. And I think McAloon's vocal performance is just really phenomenal here. And like pretty much all of his tracks, all of their tracks, super catchy, just incredible hooks all over this place. Number 3, I'm going to go with Ice Maiden. Another one, it's just goes off in so many different ways. There's this hard stop, no real chorus. The ending kind of just like dissipates into nothingness. The layers of synths and the sound effects are so imaginative. And I love McAloon's vocals on this when he really ramps it up. I'll send your pretty bundle ashes. We're talking fire, we're talking flame, we're talking ice into ashes. It's so cool. And it's about Agnetha Faltskog from ABBA. So obviously I love that shit. Number 2, Appetite. Production from Thomas Dolby is just immaculate, shimmering, simmering, boiling pop song. Great synths all over the place. Fantastic bass line. Number 1, though, is going to be Bonnie. So much heart in McAloon's vocals on this. And you add in Wendy Smith's just dreamy, perfect backing vocals. It's just a jangly 80s pop diamond. The lead guitar tone is so dreamy. It's just melts you. Such a perfect track.
All right, my top 10 favorite Prefab Sprout songs. Number 10 is going to be Pearly Gates. Beautiful closing track to protest songs, like the imagery of people at the pearly gates being like, no, you go, no, you go. But there's also like this sadness and heaviness to the song, kind of about how life robs us of our innocence. Number 9, I'm going with We Let the Stars Go. Great tune, remembering a past fling. These flirtations where this girl teased him about his name. The Patty Joe chorus is very catchy, and the Backing vocals and chimey synths make the track sparkle. Number 8, I've got The Golden Calf. This is like Prefab does Heartland Rock. It sounds kind of like Robin Zander fronting the Replacements. Really cool. Number 7, I've got Green Isaac. Really cool song. Really interesting chord changes in this one. Very jazzy. And yet a bit more raw vocally and not as polished production-wise. Love when it kicks in. Really great. Number 6, I've got Cars and Girls. Paddy putting a little bit of a rock and roll grit into his voice on this track. Probably one of their most driving tunes. Very appropriate for the subject matter here. Number 5, I've got The Ice Maiden. Love the band performance on this track. The bass and drums just locked in together. And Paddy giving another impassioned vocal performance. Number 4, I've got Appetite. Love the bass on this track. Sounds great. Wendy's vocals are really great too. And I'm not sure exactly what the little production thing is they're doing there. I don't know if she's just like tucked in with the synth sound or if there's like a little vocoder action happening. But it sounds great. And the great production flourishes that kind of like build you into the fantastic chorus are awesome. Number 3, I've got Bonnie, just a killer song, awesome production again, excellent vocals. This is the 80s sound done to perfection. You know, they got this great synth sound used to create like this soundscape for everything to build upon. It works so well. Number 2, I've got Faron Young, a little country-esque tune with some banjo and you got kind of like a train beat going on in the snare drum. But it's a very different take on country. It's clearly coming from across the pond. So cool. The number 1, I've got Wild Horses. And this is elevating into the ranks of my favorite songs ever. I think it is a completely perfect pop song. It's really unique. It's a little odd, but super beautiful. It's got these odd synth pads and the weird falsetto where he goes up high on the word wild every time. It's just really interesting. I absolutely love it. That's my number 1.
Good lists, gentlemen. Good lists. Now here's mine. I know I'm going to take heat, get shit on for this. Someone's going to take a heated shit right on my damn face for this one. But I don't know if you all can see it, but Joe is dying off camera here. Here we go. I went with electric guitars. I had to get it in my top 10 because I just have so much fun listening to it. It's ridiculous. It's over the top. It's catchy. It's goofy. And it makes me feel good and it makes me smile. And number 9, I've got the king of rock and roll. Lots of fun, full of excitement. I like the synths. I like the horns, the bass, and those like girlish screeches he does are just so cool. Number 8, got Tiffany's. Love those loose little jazzy guitar punches. I love when he does the "Don't Know If I Can" over and over. The drums are cool and has like this cool cat kind of vibe to it. Number 7, I think this made everyone's, maybe not Joe's, maybe not Jason's. I'm not thinking clearly. Golden Calf. Love the bright guitar, almost Lifeson-esque with those wide open chords and that 50s flair. And then you get that cool little scratchy guitar part. One of their better just guitar songs in general. Number 7 would be the one that I just did. So this one is number 6. We've got Faron Young, opener for Steve McQueen. It's got that cool motorcycle groove, great little touches on it. I think he sounds great singing it. It's playful, but kind of serious at the same time. Production is great. Little key touches and background synths. Number 5, Cars and Girls. Great idea for a song, and it's so like youthful and exciting sounding. Loving the backing vocals. His voice when he does that deep and sensual thing sounds amazing. Then he does that slightly biting wail. Number 4, Hey Manhattan. That bass and that sweeping sensation and the guess what it is, how it starts, so cool. Or guess what is how it starts, it's so cool. And the really cinematic arc to it, and the production, and the strings, just awesome. Number 3, Goodbye Lucille. Number 1, love the Johnny lines, the piano and the bass, the drums coming in, the snare taps, everything's so magical. And the scream with the piano in the back is great. Number 2, When Love Breaks Down. So yeah, I'm including the 4th song and the unstoppable start to Steve McQueen. Get these unexpected little punches in it, and his vocals are great. But I'm with Joe. The best Prefab Sprout song is Bonnie. It's so posh, so catchy as hell, but you know, so melodic, so cool. It's just a perfect little creative, artsy little pop tune. So cool. It's so cool.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Let us know what you think of our lists and let us know what your favorite Prefab Sprout songs are. Drop it all down in the comments. Before you go, make sure you check the video description for Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, website, merch, Patreon. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.